Take it out of, I'm going to take the skin off. So what you want to do is you want to take a nice long knife, if you had a filleting knife, okay, and you want to get underneath the flesh where you can see the skin, and then you want to hold onto the skin, and you want to go back and forth with a sawing motion to take all the skin off. You turn it over, all the skin is gone. Now again, because of the bones, there are some bones in the center here. I normally take a V cut and I take those bones out. I like to remove them all to make sure. And I'm going to actually cut this in 2 pieces, and I'm going to show you how to make pappiotte. I feel something here. No, I don't. It's good. Clean that off. Okay. So I just want to clean my board now because I used fish and I got to chop some other things up. So we'll take care of that real quick. And then we'll get back to production. So that's how you fillet a round fish. Okay, put our board back on. The other fish I want to show you is where I told you that this is a piece of cod. It's retail form where it's cut to size, and even in the industry you can actually ask your fishmonger to portion your fish for you. It costs you a little bit more money when you're purchasing it, but it's less money as far as labor, because you don't have someone butchering it in your establishment, and there's also less waste because you know it's coming exactly the size you want. But this has been frozen on the ships. This is Pacific cod, and it's been frozen on the ships in liquid nitrogen. This is what I was talking about earlier, and I'm going to take this later and I'm going to slice it, and we're going to make a little bit of fried fish for either tacos or like fish and chips, and I'll show you how to do that. But I'm going to do that a little bit later. So let me take my gloves off and rinse my knife off, and we're going to get to the production of the pappiotte first, and I'm going to show you how to do that. So first I'm going to slice a tomato for the pappiotte. A couple of slices of tomato. And in pappiotte, pretty much what you want to do is you want to, when you're wrapping something in the paper, you just want to create flavors inside there, because what you're really doing with, in pappiotte is creating a vessel that's going to steam the fish. And I'll show you exactly what that is. So I'm going to put that up there. I'm going to take some sliced shallots. And you don't need much. Okay. And we'll put this up here as well, so that you can see all the ingredients. You guys see all that? Yeah? Hello?
Yes.
Okay, very,
Yes.
very good. I'm going to take a couple of thin slices of lemon. Okay, put that up there like that. And then we have salt and pepper, and we're going to use a little bit of our maitre d' hotel butter, so don't let me forget to do that. So I'm just going to move this out of the way for a second. We'll put it over here. Now, in pappiotte, I said means in paper, correct? Is that what I said?
Yes.
Beautiful. So I have parchment paper here. I'm not sure, this could be a myth, but I think when they created in pappiotte, it must have been around Valentine's Day. I'll show you why. Because what you do is you take your, you take your parchment paper, okay, and you fold it in half. And what you do is, I think Brian's really good at this, right? But Brian, don't you do like paper dolls and stuff out of paper? No. You don't? I thought that's what you do during my class. So, here you go. I have a heart, see, because I love you all. And that's what I'm here for. So I have a little heart, and what I'm going to do is, I'm just going to take a little bit of soft butter, and I'm going to do it on both sides. The parchment paper shouldn't stick, but this prevents it from sticking, okay? And then I'm going to lay down the lemon slices, like that. I'm going to do the shallots underneath, okay, like that. I'm going to take a little parsley. I'm going to take my butter out of the refrigerator, which is still, probably still a little soft, but I'm going to cut right through to show you that. So, here's your butter. Look at that nice little medallion of compound butter. And now I'm going to take a piece of the fish. Okay, I'm going to season it on both sides. You want to make sure you season it. Now I'm just going to excuse myself for a quick second. I'm going to lay the fish here like that, right? I have to go grab a little white wine. So you can see I saved this white wine from last week, okay? So I don't stay home and drink all the time like you guys must think I do. Okay, a little bit of white wine to create moisture. That's going to help create the steam beside the natural liquids, the natural water that's in the fish. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to put a little bit, I'm going to cut this butter in half. I'm going to put 2 slices of butter there. Okay, I'm going to put a little bit of parsley, some leaves, and then some sliced tomato on top, okay? A little more salt for the tomato. And now you're gonna fold that over, okay? And what you're gonna do now is you're gonna start to fold it. So you make a crease, and now the next fold is you wanna be over the end to lock in. Over the end to lock in, over the end to lock in. If you see where the seal is, can you see that, guys?
Yeah.
Beautiful. Christina's the only one that can see it. Your eyesight is incredible, Christina. Everybody else is blind out there because they didn't
I have
answer.
a question.
You do.
The white wine that you used, is it more dry or sweet, or it doesn't matter?
No, that's a good question, Christina. You want a dry wine. Okay? Don't forget, when you're using a sweeter wine, as it reduces when you're cooking, what happens? The sugar becomes concentrated. And therefore, your flavor will be sweeter, and it's probably going to affect the flavor of your fish. You want something delicate. You want to use a Chardonnay or Sauvignon Blanc, something that's not sweet. Now, you see where I came to the end? Everything is folded. Okay, you want to tuck this under, and now you have a tight seal. Okay, I'm going to put my oven on to get that nice and hot at about 350 degrees. Okay, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this frying pan right here, and I'm going to put my pappiotte in the frying pan. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to start it on top of the fire, on the stove, until I start to get a little heat, where I can see that liquid is almost simmering in there. And what's going to happen, because it's closed, the paper, the pappiotte basically, is going to puff up, because what's going to happen, steam is going to create, and there's nowhere for it to escape. So therefore it's going to kind of like puff up like a balloon almost, but not as high, but you'll see a little bit of air forming inside there. So as soon as my oven gets hot, I'm going to start that on the fire, and you'll see how that's done. And then once it's cooked, I'll show you a presentation. We'll do a little bit more of a lecture and move on. So